Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the cool Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our weekly Transmissions podcast. You can check us out at www.transmissionspodcast.com. We do 2 shows a week. One focused on toys, that's Transmissions, the flagship, the main show. And the second show is Transmissions Alt Mode, that's all about comics and media. Transmissions Wednesday, Trips to the Store is part of that, and then Transmissions Alt Mode is on Friday. We are always brought to you by our fabulous supporters and listeners on Patreon. Thank you to all our listeners who donate to the show. If you want to donate yourself, if you really like us that much and want to help us out, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. Now, this week is a little bit different because Yoshi and Daryl are out, so it's me and Jeremy running the ship. Jeremy is with his excellent tech skills as usual, taking things over. But we've also got artist extraordinaire Andrew Griffith, and legend in the Transformers podcasting community, Headmaster Don.
Everybody, pleasure to be here.
All right, so let's get started and show off some of the things we got. So, Jeremy, I think you got to lead us off.
Yeah,
that's Andrew.
Everyone is named wrong. I think it's all Daryl's fault. If you have problems, email Daryl at transmissionspodcast.com.
All right, so I don't actually have anything to show. So I don't know if you guys know, but I'm living outside of the country right now. So like anything I bring here, I have to take back. But when I was home I went to TFCon in Toronto and San Diego, picked up a couple of things, but the last thing I actually got was the Revolution set they did at San Diego. So that was pretty cool to get since I've worked on a lot of those properties and characters and stuff, but I don't have it with me. As far as like, I don't know, I did finally go see Spider-Man this week. I took some time away to go see that, so that's something I did this week, but I haven't actually picked up anything physical that I have with me here, so I'm not sure I'm utilizing the most of the video aspect of this.
We still like to see your lovely face, Andrew. Yeah. That's good enough. Right, well. And I see while you were talking, Don also has that SDCC set, so he was
actually.
Nice. Okay, he can show it.
Yeah, actually, I just bought Leoric. I did not get the full set. I just wanted Leoric, so I have my Leoric, so I'm happy.
Is that a fake hologram?
It's apparently the 80s was the highlight of hologram technology here in the United States. So it's flashy and it's not lenticular like the original ones were. It's just shiny and multicolored foil, but
okay.
It's nice. I would prefer actual holograms like the classic characters had, but if they're sharing books across all 3 lines between ROM and G.I. Joe and Visionaries, I can see why they wouldn't make holograms just for 1/3 of the lines. It's nice. It's just not what I wanted, because the original ones you had a unicorn here for the Spectral Knights that was lenticular, and when you did them back and forth, it would change between the symbol, like for Leoric is the owl, and then the unicorn, and then so forth. But yeah.
Cool.
I just think the cool thing about that set is a ROM toy for the first time in 30 or 40 years.
Oh yeah.
I think they said 73. Yeah.
73.
I think they said that was the last time the ROM figure had been made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying 73 years. I was like,
no.
He does kind of look like a 50s style sci-fi robot, though.
Well, it's weird that ROM is actually older than Star Wars if you stop and think about it and put into that perspective.
Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, that's Andrew's stuff. So, Jeremy, why don't you go next?
I don't have much. I did take advantage of what I recently found out from Don was the last day of the Toys R Us buy one get one 40% sale, and I'm going to show the other one next week, so I have something to show off. But I picked up Cosmos, and it's blurry. I missed out on the original Combiner Wars version of this, and as far as I know, this is pretty much the same thing. So I'm happy to finally have my first ever Cosmos. Never had one before, so
perfect. It's a perfect Cosmos.
Yeah, and I do hate that you can only get Scrounge in that set, in that Computron set, because I really want a Scrounge, but you take what you can get.
Nice. All right, Don, show us what you got.
Oh, I've been a very bad boy. I have been very bad. It's. I opened up my wallet a while ago. My credit card was on fire. So, what I picked up, since I'm new, I'm going to go back a little further than a week. But some things I've got, I showed off Leoric, and I also picked up the Mighty Mug version from last year. So I have the two pieces of Visionary released in the last 30 years, which is great and sad if you stop and think about it. Picked up Toy World's, speaking of Cosmos, Toy World's Translucent Cosmos. Picked that up off of eBay.
Nice.
That's big.
Yeah, he's big, but he's powered by Cosmic Jolly Ranchers, so that's always cool. He even has a little peg on the bottom for a flight stand that you can have in flight mode. Picked up Master Office, as I mentioned, part of the he's upside down. The Toys R Us sale. Picked that up as well. Picked up Leader Megatron.
Nice.
From last night. Thanks to an eBay seller and one of my friends, Eric from RFC, we split a case of Nitro and Scorn. He wanted the Scorn, I wanted the Nitro, so we split the set and got that. I also picked up, he's not with me, I've got Voyager Megatron. I wasn't planning on getting both Megatrons, but they're both transformed different enough and with there being no Leader Optimus that I would have to worry about this time, I didn't mind double dipping on the Megatrons with them both looking that good. As you can see behind me, I picked up Hound from last night. And I've also got G2 Cybertron, also known as the Primus reissue, because he is G2 Primus. So I got him. Now, purchased but not here yet, I did buy Fans Toys Omega. He will be coming hopefully here in the next about week and a half or so. I had a good deal on him. And also I have in the works a Make Toys Devil Stinger in the works that I'm getting as well. So hopefully those will be here in the next week or so. And the one other thing I got that's not Transformers related, but I got to show it off. Mezco Space Ghost.
Awesome.
The non-glow in the dark version that's very hard to find. So I definitely wanted to get that. Just had a chance to pick one up that wasn't 100.
Is that just a statue or?
Oh no! It's a one-scale action figure. I'm just going to open this up real quick and show it off.
Does he have a desk? You can do the coast to coast set.
No, this is the good Space Ghost.
Oh.
Sorry, I never cared for Space Ghost coast to coast. Sorry, but you get. I'll just show off the insides. You get multiple hands, the force beam effects. You get Blip, the monkey. So it's yeah, and it's weird. This is one of the ones where it's sold out everywhere as far as the non-glow in the dark version. Other than that, the only thing else I picked up was the new Usagi Yojimbo from the new Tales of the Ninja Turtles line, because good looking figure.
Nice.
It's cool.
So that's why my wallet is hurting this week.
Well, I know that Daryl's somewhere smiling as he sees all those great purchases that were showed off on the show. So, Don, you did Daryl proud. He's usually the guy who has all the toys every week.
Well, I can send him the bills then, because when they come, it's going to hurt.
He's Canadian, so it'll hurt him even more.
Ooh, ow! I don't hate Canada. I don't hate them that bad, so I won't do that to them.
All right.
Speaking of Daryl, one more thing. I'm slowly making it through these maple cookies that he gave me. So
big window, Jeremy.
It doesn't need a big window for that.
All right. All right. Well, my purchases are going to be anticlimactic after all the good stuff we've shown here. So first, I did pick up the Hasbro Heroes source book, issue number 2. So this is there's a few Transformers in here, and you see cups right there on the front.
There's some nice Transformers art in there.
Yeah, definitely. I think Guido Guidi does a lot of the profile art here. And let's see if I can quickly find one.
Yeah. Is that like a More Than Meets the Eye style guidebook or a handbook of the Marvel Universe kind of thing?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's basically the Hasbro universe. So here's Grimlock. Although it's a little odd to put Grimlock in here since he's actually not on Earth and has nothing to do with most of the Hasbro universe characters. But
yeah,
there you go. Although Grimlock I do wish for the I do wish for the Transformers they did the alt modes, but they only have the single image here.
I noticed that's the more of a G1 design, right? Than not the IDW one.
Yeah,
you're right. And that's Guido Guidi.
Yeah. Grimlock is basically wherever he wants to be. So that's
here's a Casey Collar one of Jazz.
Yeah. Andrew, did any of your I know you did the recent Baron Karza book. Did any of your stuff end up in this?
No, I don't know. I know very little about that book. I know it's out, but I don't know like what's in it or what art was used, or they don't tell us that stuff. if I might have stuff in there not knowing, so I don't know. Because that Jazz looked like it was taken from his Optimus Prime issue, right?
I think so.
When he was walking down the street with all the musicians.
The big question is, does it have Circuit Smasher from Regeneration 1 in there? That's what I want.
No, this is all the current IDW shared universe stuff.
Okay, I got
so you get the G.I. Joe, ROM, Mask, Micronauts, and Transformers.
Cool.
I got out to Target today and found one other thing. I haven't had a chance to open it yet. No surprise. But I got Perceptor. Titans Returns Perceptor.
That's what it looks like, Charles.
And as a matter of fact, I just happen to have mine here in microscope mode.
See? There you go. You don't have to open it, Charles.
Great. But yeah, so Wave 4 finally showed up at my Target store, although now after the last night, I guess, bombed, they've relegated the Transformers product to like half a shelf.
Oh, it's pitiful.
Buried. Like they don't even get an end cap, so Transformers are back to obscurity again, I guess.
Well, my Target just finished the reset for the boys' action figures. They're still fine-tuning it, but there's nothing new out except for Leader Megatron and those new Allspark cube things that you plug the USB port into. It's like, I don't know what it is, but for $25, I don't care either.
Yeah.
Because I was hoping.
All right,
sorry.
Okay.
I was hoping to find Misfire because Misfire and that wave has shown up at Targets in Florida, I believe, but no luck this far north yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were just lucky at TFCon. The weekend we were at TFCon, they just put the Wave 5 sets out in Canada, so I was able to get a Misfire from Daryl while we were up there. So. But that's all. That's all we got this week for Trips to the Store. Thanks, everyone, for watching. And again, want to remind you to check out our podcast at www.transmissionspodcast.com. Thank you to both Andrew and Don for joining us this week. And check out the whole show. They're there on the whole show. Listen to all their discussions on toys. And we've got a special exclusive announcement from Andrew Griffith in the show. So you should listen for that. And as always, if you want to support Transmissions, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. That'll help us out. And, just listening to the show, subscribing on iTunes or Google Play or wherever you get your podcast, that helps too. Writing us a review, if that's always nice. All those good things. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
All right,
Take care, everybody.